What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And yes, we're back at it today to talk more about crypto. The markets are absolutely getting destroyed right now. Over the last probably 24 hours, a lot of things coming up with the Trump administration, China. There's obviously a battle between the tariffs and who's doing what. The markets are obviously reacting. There's been really good news in the market too, in regards to our PPI, in regards to inflation, all this stuff that should bring our markets up. The the fight between China and the tariffs in the US are obviously bringing it down. And literally just over the last hour, the amount of people getting liquidated in this market has grown exponentially. And it's kind of shocking, to be honest. I guess I just wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Like I said, we had really good reports coming in with inflation. Everything looks like it's under control. The feds are looking at it. And, it's just it's going to be interesting to sort of see where this goes out. The goal is to, really find an entry into the market that satisfies you. I mean, it's tough to find because the market's so volatile right now. Honestly, it's probably one of the most volatile markets I've been in quite some time, just because it's literally a roller coaster ride. Indicators sometimes matter, but sometimes they really don't, especially when you have a president who continually has, he could say one thing and tomorrow it's, we're going to be up 100%. And then today we're down 100%. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy how the whole thing happens. So, yeah, I'll do it afterwards. Appreciate that. Fan got me. I was craving a bagel. So she went and got me a bagel. Appreciate her a ton. So, but with all that, I want to say what's up to the A-Team here. We got Selmo Fun in the house here. We got Real Ice. We got Tall Paul. Cool Cat. What's up, buddy? It was a good event, bro. It was a good event. I actually enjoyed it, man. But got Juan, Bill. Good to see you guys here. Old Man Jenkins. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Cool Cat. Yeah, nah. You guys are killing me. Richard, good to see you, man. Gregor. Toolbox, what's up, man? I'm scoring fast. Kenny G. Adam L. What's up, bud? JJ 8-Ball. Chipper, Kenny, Tony, Anthony. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you all being here. Jimmy, Pipeline. What's up? Who else we got in the house here? Scrolling fast. We got Adam coming in hot with the $5 super chat here. What a wonderful morning for crypto. Taco. Hi, fan. Yeah, actually, it's bagel. Bagel sounds, for some reason, dude, I had like one of the best bagels in Vegas, and I've been craving bagels ever since. So that's kind of where I've been. Bagel, just craving the bagel, not the tacos, the bagels. So let's see. Austin Forehead Kid. What's up, Chipper? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, you can't really count on anything with this time period. It's really tough, bro. It's really, really tough right now. Like I said, I'm trying to find entry points. Yesterday was actually a really good day for leverage trading. I shorted the market, I longed the market. I played the game where you short, then you long. I made some really good money yesterday. I'll be completely honest with you. I shared it all. I shared it on obviously X. I shared it in our Discord of where it was. There's a call section in there, and feel free to share your wins. I guess feel free to share your losses if you want. But really, it's about the wins, and that's what we're trying to stack up here, even if they're small wins, dude. Also, you said in the other week that all it takes is for Trump to say one thing, dude. That's literally what happens. So that's what we're facing for right now. As you can see, the markets are literally trembling right now. Bitcoin, I did say that I could see Bitcoin getting back down to 100,000. I did say I could see XRP getting back into the right below the 220 to 215, even into the 210 marker. We did hit into the 213 section yesterday, which hit right where I thought. Bitcoin coming down pretty hot right now. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if this does hit into the 100,000 range. HBAR is kind of my shocker right now. HBAR continues to fall, down 15% over the last 7 days. I think it might be the highest in the top 20 cryptos right now. Okay, Dogecoin's at 16% down. But yeah, Hedera's come down big time. This is going to be a big focal point for when this turns around to have a nice little long position on with HBAR because of how far it's fallen down. So something to consider there. But this does have a lot to do with the Trump accusing China of violating preliminary trade deal. You can see the markets are reacting pretty strong to it. As you can see right here, the S&P 500, down less, minus 1% as trade tension with China escalate. It's just significantly damaged. Not damaged, but it's just derailed the market to some degree. So Tobias, what's up, buddy? Spain in the house here, 32 degrees Celsius. Hell yeah, bro. Billion Right, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for the $2 super chat. How's it going, Austin? It's Friday. It's beautiful outside today. It's going to be a great day for soccer. I got track today for my son, so today's going to be a good day, man. Fan brought in the bagels, so we got bagels in the house today, and things are looking good, man. Max Am, what's up, bud? I kind of crave a bagel now, actually. Damn it, dude. For some reason, man, I had just a plain bagel and with some cream cheese, and it was toasted, and like dude, it just like it was like a perfect time, and I've ever since then I've just been craving bagels, dude. Bagels are not the best for you. Oh, I know. I'm not sitting here saying they're great for you, dude. I'm just, you know, when you get that craving, you're like, hey, dude, like I crave it, like that. That's me right now, dude. I don't crave bagel. That's fan. I can tell you last time I had a bagel outside of, you know, Vegas, just, you know, a couple days ago. So good morning. Just don't go running. Just got done running errands. Yeah, she ran some errands. I sold my little XRP bag and bought into Zebin. Okay, all right, Anthony, you get out there doing your thing. All right, buddy. Also, when you scan the QR code, are you able to place the same leverage trade? Yeah. You talking about the QR code in terms of BTCC, dude? Marty, is that what you're asking me? Did something happen yesterday to trigger this? I think it's just a lot to do with what's being said right now. What's crazy is inflation rates slipped to 2.1% in April, lower than expected. Feds preferred. I mean, when you read this right here, this is what the WTF moment for me is, dude. Like, what is going on here? Because when you start to read this, like everything should be in the green today. Based off what we're reading, I mean, everything should be in the green today. I mean, inflation barely budged, but I mean, we still had good inflation ratings, right? It was as expected. The personal consumption expenditure price index, which is the Federal Reserve's key inflation measures, increased just 0.1% per month, putting the annual inflation rate at 2.1, the lowest of the 205. So like that's really good. I mean, in all reality, yeah, it might have went up, but I mean, it's still the lowest of 25. I meant to say of 25. And it says, excluding food and energy, the core readings that tend to get even greater focus on the Fed policy showed of 0.1% and 2.5% against respective 0.1 and 0.2. So it's actually down. The 2.6 is down from 2.5. So, I mean, in all reality, they believe that this indicator is actually trending in the right direction. It says consumer spending, though slowed sharply for the month, posting just a 0.2 increase in line with the consensus, but slower than the 0.7 rate. So again, not bad. Personal income surged 0.8%. That's actually really good. Food prices fell 0.3%. So inflation coming down. Shelter costs, which has been most stubborn inflation compared to increased 0.4. I said markets showed little reaction to the news. Again, this should have popped. I mean, this is actually really positive news. I mean, you can say whatever you want about Trump. You can say whatever you want about this, but I mean, Trump has pushed for the Feds to lower rates. Trump has done a lot of things to, you know, try to make the economy better. And I mean, like, you can say whatever you want, but I mean, in all reality, it's actually looking pretty damn good. But we know that any other word in regards to tariffs or anything that he says with obviously China right here is just completely derailed everything that's going on in the markets. I mean, that's literally what it is. You know, this right here sends jitters across everywhere across the globe. The one big yield includes the most sweeping changes to the tax treatment of foreign capital. So, I mean, even this right now is causing some headwind, you know, causing some headwinds, you know, across the globe. And I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's just the markets are reacting the way they're reacting to it. And now the whole goal is to what can we do to find good entry points? You know, what's crazy about this is that 215. I posted in our Discord. I said time to long HBAR. Today's like the day to long HBAR. I posted that like literally like 30 minutes ago. This is when it went down to like 213 today, like right around this mark, like it's 214, 213. Now it's jumped back up to 216 today, or 217 as of right now. So anyone that actually jumped into that got probably a pretty good long on that. I didn't jump in. Obviously, my play of the day is I do live on the stream. As much as I wanted to buy it then, I was waiting to go live on stream to do it. So, but if anyone did jump in there when I said that, kudos to you guys for doing that. That's phenomenal because you just probably made 2 cents swing, dude, which is freaking. No, you probably did more than that. You're probably almost on a 3 cent swing just on that little trade right there. So that's good. So that's where we're at right now, and you can see right here breaking the PCE inflation, the Feds. Basically, all eyes are on the Feds right now. PCE inflation is now at lowest level since September of 2024. Like that's great. Like everything's like in position to do really well, but the markets are just fluttering because of the people hate when I say this, but I'm going to say it again. The rhetoric coming from the White House. That's literally what it is, dude. Vegas top signal is real. Yeah, dude. The every year, dude, the Vegas event or just the Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin drops. I mean, just go back and look at the history of Bitcoin and the times and everything. We did it a couple days ago when I was in Vegas, and you can see that last times that there's been a Vegas conference or Bitcoin conference, the markets seem to tremble a little bit. Austin, the markets are bad enough. Just eat a bagel on stream. just start freaking housing a bagel. Crypto is going down hard. It's going down, and we talked about this yesterday, guys. I mean, I mean, if you were following this, you know that the markets were expected to come down, and the indicators are actually at the bottom right now. So if in all reality, I mean, we should have a bounce back. I mean, is that today? Is that tomorrow? Is that this weekend? I mean, all it takes is for Trump to say we're back in talks with China, and the market's going to go boom, back up again. You know, everything's good with China, and the markets are going to literally go back up like 15%. So it just takes Trump saying one word. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I mean, that's literally all it takes, unfortunately. So, you know, you can look at all the indicators in the world. You could look at all the trade levels and all the support levels and resistant levels. And you could look at everything possible. But all it takes is him to say one word. We've seen that in the market now. We've been doing this for 6 months. And that's just the way it is, dude. So you're going to have these WTF moments where you think you understand it and it's not going to work out in your favor. And then there's going to be other times where it does work out in your favor. And I guess that's the risk associated with trading in these markets. So sad to say, even the best traders out there in the world can't predict what Trump's going to say. You think Sol is a good buy? Sol's a good play. Yeah, I think Sol's a good play. Sol's going to do well. I think it's going to continue to thrive, you know, in the markets to come. Yeah. A good Asiago or anything bagel with cream cheese. Okay. All right. Moist Mike, I see where you're at. We're getting this dumped because of the Bitcoin conference. It dumped every time. Yeah, I think that plays factor, but I think a lot of it has to do with just look at XRP screaming back though right now. I mean, honestly, this is pretty wild. You know, literally I said I should have bought off screen. I told myself I was like, oh, I should buy, but I didn't because I wanted to do the play of the day on the stream. I should have probably put an order in, but it's okay. I didn't do it. But I did say in the Discord, I was like, it's time to enter, you know, time to look for a long. When did I say it? When did I post that in Discord? I should have bought. Damn it. It's okay, though. It's hindsight's 2020. When did I say that? Oh, dude, that's funny. I said 213 is right on the 0.5, and it hit the 213.10. It's pretty volatile. Yeah. So that was right around 934, dude. So 934 was when it hit. So yeah, right over in here. So damn, dude, that would have been a nice little leverage trade right there. It's all good though. It's all good. Hopefully someone got in on it and is sitting pretty right now. Buy the dip opportunity. What's up, Drano? It's good to see you, buddy. Dominic, what's up, man? XRP is a disgrace. You know, you just got to play the game. I mean, I shorted the hell out of it yesterday, made a big one on the short, and then came right back on the long. So, I mean, it's just a game, right? You got to go out there and play the game. Good news, crypto goes down. Bad news, crypto goes down. That's actually pretty funny. I give you that. That's pretty funny, dude. Hey, dudes, I sold 35% of alts. All right. Hey, man. Do you think future profits? You think Sol's a good buy? Yes. We got Tim Shea in the house here. 28 months of the crypto mayor being in the house here. Appreciate you, my guy, as always hold it down for me, and I could be more appreciative of you. Thank you so much for being here. All the mods, all the people, all the A-team, dude, just being here, showing up, showing out. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Hey, Austin, or anybody can tell me why is ZBEC still doing good? I mean, people are probably rallying it, dude. I don't know what the ZBEC is, but I'm happy for anyone and everyone that's in it, man. Got Shannon in the house here. What's up, Shannon? Good to see you guys. We got Selmo. Yeah, good to see you guys. Is the tariffs in play again? Yeah, tariffs been in the play, dude. That's kind of what it's been. So you can see right here, this is pretty crazy. So as you guys know, James Wynn, he put in a massive buy right here. He longed 50 million worth of BTC. He's currently at break even. He just got liquidated, dude. Literally like probably 20 minutes ago. Yeah, right before I went on stream, about 20 minutes ago, he got fully liquidated, dude. Just lost 50 mil. Just imagine losing 50 mil, like gone, 50 million gone, dude. Like that's life-changing money. That's life-changing money for like 99.99% of like all Americans and probably the globe. And that he just straight liquidated himself. Like, oh my God, bro. Like that's so crazy. If you think today's bad, just wait for bloody weekend. Yeah, the weekend's coming up, man. You got to be careful. Crypto Joel, what's up, buddy? I got the sign in the house here, dude. The sign's working good. As much as Delta pissed me off, you know, we were able to put some things back together on it and make it look good. It's as long as the lights are working, we are fine. And I couldn't be more happy. As you guys know, I met Joel in Bitcoin 2025, and yeah, super awesome guy. I wish I could have hung out with him more. Honestly, I know he was doing his thing. I had a bunch of stuff to do. I wish I could have kicked it with him a little bit longer. Listening to JD Vance try and talk about Bitcoin was so cringy. I didn't actually watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I stayed out a little too late the night before, and I missed the JD Vance. And after I found out that there was so much security and the lines were super long, it was like worse than Disneyland. I mean, you couldn't even get in there anyways. So I actually didn't watch a JD Vance speech, so I couldn't tell. I didn't watch it live. I actually sat over and ate that's when I ate my bagel, dude. I ate my bagel watching ESPN in the sports lounge when JD Vance was talking at the Bitcoin conference. So I couldn't even tell you what he said, dude. That's so funny, dude. Ed, thanks so much for the $10 super chat here. What's your take on Z? I don't even know what it is, dude. I appreciate the $10 super chat. I have no idea what ZBEC is, bro. I know everyone. Excuse me. I know a lot of people here on the A team have been talking about it, and I could be more proud of them for jumping into something that is doing well. That's all I know. I don't know anything else, man. And I'm sorry for that. Ripple event starts today and tomorrow, or it starts today. I think, Cool Cat. I think I read that it starts today. The 30th and the 31st are the 2 days for it. What I got from Vance was Bitcoin is in trouble. AI uses as much power as needed. Yeah, the quantum computing is going to be big, right? Quantum computing is going to be really, really big for crypto. So you got to be really careful when this quantum computing comes out here. So I forgot to say screw Delta yet. Yeah, Delta. They just I get it, dude, but it was just their treatment and just their snootiness, and like they were just jerk. They were honestly just jerks. I couldn't believe it, man. And I wasn't like being mean. I came in there just like to express my like, hey, this is like really, you know, I'm a little disappointed this happened. Like, I'm really disappointed. That's literally what I said. I'm just super disappointed that this is what it is. Like, what do you guys do in this scenario? And she was just like, nothing. We don't do anything for you. And it was like direct like that. And it was like just her response that pissed me off, dude. It was like I don't know. I can't explain it, dude. And it's just, you know, it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight, right? Where I'm flying home late. So, you know, Austin, when do you plan on selling XRP? I don't plan on selling my XRP, my long-term bags that are sitting in my ledger. Probably not for a while, dude. But you know, I've been longing and shorting XRP for like over the last couple of months. You know what I mean? For longer than that. But I mean, yeah. Austin, you buy something on decentralized platform, can you move it to your wallet? Yeah. That's the whole part of the decentralized platforms. You could buy directly through a wallet, you know, on like Uniswap stuff like that. So yeah. What's up, 808? Good to see you too. I doing something wrong. I'd like to say I know, but my gang on TP, I tried limit, stop loss. I'm on the same spot, stuck. Everything I know and learned since November. I'm new. Yeah, Juan. So you're stuck. We'll go through some of the plays today. Okay. Argue with BTC Maxi for 3 straight days on Bitcoin Magazine channel. Cool Cat, you killing me, bro. That's funny, dude. You're like arguing with some Bitcoin Maxi. Hey, I feel you though, dude. Some of these Bitcoin Maxi get a little wild. You know what I mean? Again, they get a little wild out there, thinking that Bitcoin's the greatest thing, and it is great. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's not to say all be all. There's a lot more. I'm thinking there's a further retracement over the weekend. It could be. I think there's indicators are saying that we're going down. I mean, like I said, and it doesn't help that Trump is saying what he's saying. This is a dump before the pump. Red days with Trump, but green days happen just as quick. That's true. True Social post away. It is one, right, Joe? It is one post away from going parabolic. Would you do 2K total of XRP right now or 10K total of HBAR? I'd probably do 10K total of HBAR at this point. I mean, HBAR is coming down. HBAR is taking a big hit, which is kind of crazy. It's actually fallen. It's into the top. It's into the 20s now, but I mean, it's fallen almost 15% down. It came down to 16.5. It's at 16.97 right now. So yeah, it's I think overall though, I mean, this has a good opportunity to bounce back nicely. It's one of the biggest falls in the top 20, which means it can bounce back nicely outside of Dogecoin. Dogecoin, you know, is something else to watch out for too. I mean, this has a good opportunity to bounce back. 16% down in the last 7 days. You know, might not be too bad of you know, looking for a long position if you can. But I'm going to wait a little bit. I think the indicators are telling us to wait just slightly more. I'll probably put a limit order in today for the trade of the day. Did someone lose that 100 million this morning? Yeah, he did. It was right here. Where'd it go? They just posted about our cam right here. James, this was literally like not even, when was this? Let's go back. 32 minutes ago, like literally right before I got on stream right here, James Wynn just got liquidated again. Dude, that is so wild to me that he could just put in 50 million worth of BTC and he's at break even and then he just gets completely obliterated. Like, gosh, dude, that's what the markets do, man. You got to be careful. That's why you got to be careful with leverage, bro. Like, he's got to be pissed right now. He's got to be absolutely pissed off. Like, I mean, I know I would be. I'd be absolutely annoyed. It's all hell and gone. So yeah, as you can see right here, this just came out literally probably 30 minutes before I went on live. U.S. to increase sanctions on Chinese tech targeting subsidiaries. So you can see the just this coming right now is causing the markets to flutter as well. So yeah, I transfer my Robinhood and Cash App to Fidelity. Okay, why wouldn't he pull out tax implications? Like, I mean, you got, yeah, who knows? You know what I mean? Tax implications. Maybe he's gambling. I mean, it is a giant casino. Ripperino, thanks so much for the the €2 super chat. Almost 6 months in 2025, real game next year. I mean, I think that towards the end of this year, we're going to see some real gains. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it for sure. So who's betting on the Knicks? I am. I'm betting on the Knicks. I want the Knicks to win. How do we know when the bottom is in for this dump so I can buy back? You know, just look at. I mean, it came back pretty nicely right now. Like I said, when I put that in the when I put 213 is the 0.5 indicator. So you can see right here, that's where I was talking about. I mean, it almost came down like, look at that, 213.61 when I tweeted saying 213 is like literally the 0.5 on the retracement. And this thing has come up since then. I mean, this thing has come up 0.3. It was like 0.36. So yeah. I mean, on a leverage trade, 1.41% on a leverage trade right now would have freaking demolished, right? I mean, that would have been phenomenal. Whoever got in on that, like, kudos to you. Cookie to 400x. You did a 400x long, dude. That is insane. Or you're saying it's doing a 400x? I'm confused. Well, XRP dropped below 2.05. You know, the indicators are not really saying that it's going to do that. I mean, you can see right now on the hour it's coming down. The weekly, the day chart's still down. The weekly has a little bit of a hiccup right here. Let's pull out the weekly on this. Do I think it's going to get back down here to the 2 cent mark, which would be the fair value or the golden pocket. So if it does fall back down to the 2 level gap, just realize that like that is the buy zone technically. I mean, it's a golden pocket opportunity right there. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Trump's going to say. You don't know. This market's been so erratic, dude. The weekly is coming down right now. You can see it did hiccup finally. It was working its way up. We did have a little hiccup. Now we could be coming down. The day chart's at the bottom though. The 12 hours at the bottom. The 4 hours at the bottom. The 1 hour is working its way down. So yeah, we could probably have some more play in this. But I don't know. Yeah, I think the golden pocket could be in play, dude. I mean, if you're playing indicators, I mean, that's kind of where you want it to fall to. I mean, if you're going to play if you're going to do an aggressive trade, you're going to put a buy order in at $2, right there at like the 2 cent 20085, right at the top of or you could do it right in the middle at 199. You could do it right in the middle. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, dude. Customer service doesn't exist anymore. It does not. How was the Pure Wallet been going? Pure Wallet's been looking great, Dominic. Got really, really good buys. Pre-sale has been doing phenomenal. Got a lot of interest at the Bitcoin. I mean, I was talking to a lot of people about it. You know, I think it's really cool that they can actually see it's the real deal. I mean, the coolest part about it is that you can download the app right now. I mean, you guys can update your wallets right now. You can download Solana. You could use the wallet right now. You can actually transfer Ethereum offline. You can move transactions on an offline setting of it. The cold storage works for a few of the cryptos. Like, it's exciting to see this tech actually move forward. The cool part was there was a lot of people out there that are asking to use this as an interface for the blockchain. So a lot of companies out there build APIs for crypto. I didn't, you know that it's kind of out there, but then you start talking to these people, and a lot of what they do is they build APIs. So they're building dApps. They're basically building dApps, and these people are looking to include their dApps on these wallets. Well, just like Pure Wallet's new, and Pure Wallet is, not the like there's MetaMask and SafePal, and to try to get onto those wallets are really hard. So all these people have these dApps out there that they can interact with different things. And so they're looking to, partner with wallets to get their dApps and their APIs onto these wallets, right? So they need this. So it's like almost like a perfect storm for Pure Wallet, because Pure Wallet's new. Pure Wallet's, coming out there, and a lot of these new APIs that are pretty badass are coming out there. And, so there's going to be a lot of collaborations, I think, with a lot of people. And I couldn't, like I said, I'm just happy that the tech's out there, right? There's no other wallet out there that's like Pure Wallet. I mean, I went through the whole entire conference, even Tangent's there, everything's there. I mean, yeah, they're cold storages, but there's no hot wallet like the Pure Wallet, dude. Atomic Wallet was there, not even close, dude. I mean, there was no other wallet that's even similar. Best Wallet, Not even close, dude. I can't believe Best Wallet raised $20 million. I mean, I'm not here to talk shit, but I mean, like, dude, they have nothing outside of just a basic wallet. Like they look like Trust Wallet, nothing more, nothing less, but they raised 20 mil, which is nuts. I've been shorting XRP for a month on making a killing. That's awesome, Monty. Yeah. Yeah, when they laugh at you, it just made me mad, dude. This is supposed to be bullish year. It's still bullish, dude. I'm so far behind on the chat, dude. I'm gonna try to catch up to you guys. I'm so freaking far behind. I haven't been this far behind in quite some time. So bear with me here. Let me catch up with you guys. Let's look at the liquidations while I catch up to the chat here. 24-hour. Damn, dude, that is crazy. I just saw this one up. This was 6.6. This was like 660, and now it's 848. 771 million longs have been freaking wrecked, and oh my gosh, dude. 848 million liquidated in the last 24 hours. That is just, I mean, we haven't seen that bad in quite some time, actually. This is probably one of the worst days we've seen in quite some time. Watching 102 on BTC. Okay, so you're looking at 102. Nice. If I missed some of your comments, guys, sorry, you can re-comment again. I'm going to scroll down and try to catch up to the chat here. So let's see here. Can we DGM for the 1 minute chart? Come back, Cam. 1 minute. A Tangem card. They actually just got a patent. Their ring, the little Tangem ring, that actually got a US patent. So kudos to them. That's cool to hear. Sol is a solid investment. I think so. I mean, Bitcoin's probably dropping to 99K. Let's actually take a look at Bitcoin. Let's look at their overall chart here. See where their retracements are. I probably need to re-pull a retracement on this. It's been a while since I've no, actually, the truth, I probably don't need to. Let's go to the day chart. Yeah, we could stick on this one. This is a perfect retracement. So yeah, this is coming down. This will probably come. I mean, you could probably see this 100,000 right here. This 97 is in play, guys. I just want to put that out there. The day chart's coming down, 12 hours at the bottom. The weekly has a hiccup. It's coming down, dude. So I mean, like, yeah. I mean, we could probably see into the 90s again. We'll probably see 97. I mean, right here, 95 is right at a massive support level. Look at that support level right there, guys. 95 is a massive support level. I mean, deep retracement would be past a 0.5. So a lot of little fair value gaps in here to be filled. So, I mean, if this falls back down to 90,000, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We can see what the Bitcoin dominance looks like right now. Bitcoin dominance is looking starting to come down slightly over the week. So, like I told you guys, though, when Bitcoin seems to do its thing, altcoins seem to do well. So we'll see what this does in the next couple weeks. Hold me, I'm scared. What's up, Soul Jeffy? Can we go to 69? Dude, 69. Oh, my God. Ouch. It's just another shakeout. Stay patient. Yeah, I'm with you, Dirk. It is another shakeout. We've been here before. There's nothing. We're actually in a really good spot still. Like I said, don't over leverage yourself. Have fun with it, but don't overdo it, dude. You know what I mean? Hey, Austin, do you think all season's canceled? No. It's gonna come. We're gonna have all season, dude. People has a Lambo. You got a Lambo? I don't got a Lambo, dude. I'll never buy a Lambo. I'm not. Lambos are just not that. Like I don't know, man. Lambos are just not my thing, dude. Yeah, XRP is probably going to bounce back with the conference coming up here. XRP is probably going to do okay. But I mean, indicators are showing us. I mean, Bitcoin hit the top. Bitcoin hit the top up here, and it could linger around. Like I said, it could fall and linger around up here, but it's going to definitely be coming back down. Adam L, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. And is all season too much to ask for? I know. I'm waiting for all season too, bro. We got a lot of alts out here. We got Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's done great. I think a lot of people are waiting for all season. I'm waiting for all season for sure. And then followed up by meme season. Everything's been good, even the mining, good. Why would you carry your Tangem access your person? Yeah, I'm with you, Curtis. I'm not a big fan. Like when you start to really think about cold storages, like they're great when you have access to them, but if you don't have access to them, like they're kind of they kind of it just kind of sucks. And like I told everyone at Bitcoin, is all these hackers can see what's on your ledger, right? So if you hold like look what happened to Bybit. The reason why they attacked that wallet is because they knew that there was $40 billion on that wallet. I mean, they're able to see that on the blockchain. That's what's crazy. Is that so as much as it's safe because it's a cold wallet and it's offline, Once you put it back online, it becomes a hot wallet, and everyone's able to see the blockchain. That's why Pure Wallet's so great, I think. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not here to shill it. I'm just here to tell you, is because when you move it offline, no one can see it. You can't see what's offline, dude. And so that's why moving it offline into an offline cold storage, and it's in an offline setting, you can't see what's actually in those wallets like you can with Ledger. So if you have $40 billion stored on Pure Wallet in an offline setting, hackers have no idea where that wallet's at. They can't see it. They can't attack that wallet because they can't see behind because it's in an offline setting on the blockchain. So, you know what I mean? They can't see it. So that's the difference. That provides the most privacy out of any wallet out there. There's no cold storage wallet that can provide the privacy that Pure Wallet can. I'm being honest with you guys. BitBoy's a scammer, so no Lambo anymore. Is Bitcoin? Where is BitBoy? Is he still talking? Is he still out there? I don't even know. I don't even follow him, so I have no idea. Yeah, I do think that we're going to eventually get there. Yeah, I do. BitBoy should have done a Hyundai. You guys are crazy. Filecoin's good, man. Filecoin, that store anything storage coin related is pretty good. A link to the offline wallet, please. Oh yeah. Just go to here. I'll put it in here, dude. Purewallet.ai, dude. Pre-sales in right now. If you want to be a part of the ecosystem, and obviously if you're interested in that kind of stuff, and if you're interested in the pre-sales, it's out there on a pre-sale. I'll put it in the chat right there. You can look at it. But yeah, purewallet.ai is for it right there, and you can go in, enter the pre-sale, and yeah, it went really, really well. Honestly, it was a good showing. I'm going to be honest. Very, very good showing. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Trump Media officially signs a $2.32 billion deal to buy Bitcoin. That's actually pretty legit. This is actually pretty good to hear. If you don't need money, you need to sell dips, significant buying opportunity. If you have cash, yeah, it is good buying opportunities. Are you still Ledger for Cold Wallet or Pure? So I'm telling you guys right now. So there's only right now you can only hold. There's only a few cryptos you can hold in the Pure Wallet. Eventually, you're going to be able to hold a lot more in the Pure Wallet. So I have moved. I actually have moved some of my Ethereum over to the Pure Wallet. And again, I haven't put my Ledger online since like October, right? Like it's like October of 2024. So probably any new crypto that I have, I'll probably just, if I can move it over to the Pure Wallet, I'll probably do that. But I'm not going to plug my Ledger in to move all my money over to Pure Wallet. Like that just makes no sense. So I'll just keep it on Ledger. And then anything I start to accumulate now, I'll probably move over to Pure Wallet. Honestly, yeah, I probably will. Over to the cold storage. Right now, Ethereum's on there. I think Ethereum's the only one you can move in cold storage. Eventually, it's going to be hopefully here soon, Bitcoin, Solana, HBAR, XRP, all those will be to be able to move over to the cold storage side. So what happened to Richard Hart? Yeah, good question. I have no idea what happened to Richard Hart. That is a very, very good question, though. That's a good question. I don't know. He got off his meds, ran from judicial order, and got locked up while dodging a warrant. Oh, my God, dude. Seriously, is that real? I believe we're going to see a rise in crypto kidnappings. I saw that too, Big Watch. I just saw a video come out where a person got kidnapped. I was like, what? I met a guy at I don't know if you guys know who he is. His name's Connor Kenny. And he experienced something like that. And he was telling me the story, and I couldn't believe it, dude. I couldn't believe that actually was a real thing. So yeah, crazy. Seiko, thanks so much for gifting 10 memberships to the A-team. My guy Seiko in the house here, dropping it down with 10 gifted memberships. If Seiko gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Seiko. And those 10 new members, welcome to the A-team. Appreciate you, my guy, and everyone that just got a membership. So appreciate that. Richard is fine. My girl Pelosi taking twerking lessons. Is XDC taking it pretty hot tumble right now? Let's take a look at some of the charts here. So we got let's see, I haven't looked at XDC in a while. Is XDC getting, I see XCN's down pretty good. Yeah, XDC's down about point it's not down too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, but yeah, it's definitely down. Let's get the Bitcoin off there. What else do we got? Algorand's looking a little rough right now. A lot of things are down. Right now. Pepe come down hot. Pepe this will be a nice little area to probably enter into here. That's a nice little fair value gap here. Probably be nice to enter into right in here. Yeah, right at this man, that's actually kind of a rough looking chart right there. Oof. Dogecoin's the one I was talking about where it could probably come down to this 18-cent mark. Right at the top of this 18-cent mark wouldn't be too bad of an entry point. Chainlink coming down too. I saw this. It's sitting right here on a nice line of resist, or a nice little level of support at this 14 right here. So Chainlink's probably something to look at. Definitely below that level. See if it can bounce off that and try to rally back up. But even on the day chart, this actually had a death cross. Hasn't been able to recover after the death cross. Still trying to work its way back up. This is why you don't ask money. This is why you don't ask, is money enough? They're telling scammers what you have. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you are telling scammers what you have. Can I transfer Pepe or ARP or XLM coins to the Pure Wallet? I don't know about what's ARP. I don't know if ARP, XLM. I don't think you can do XLM yet. XLM's not in there, but I'm pretty sure you can do Pepe. Yeah, I think Pepe is in there. Let me look. I think Pepe is actually in there. Hold on. Pretty sure it is. Hold on one second. Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure Pepe is in there, dude. I think any Ethereum based is in there. If I had to look, yeah, I think Pepe is in there for sure. Yeah, Pepe is in there. Yeah, you can do Pepe. Yeah, definitely go in there, go into the wallet, check it out, go into the Pure Wallet, check it out and do it. See what wallets are in there. And again, before you send money over there, just double check, send a little tiny transaction to make sure it works. I'll be 100% in the Pure Wallet when they have more cryptos in the offline storage. Yeah, Richard, I'm with you. They definitely are working on getting more in there for sure. Sorry, listening while working, parking cars in Vegas, already 90 degrees here this morning. Damn, Shannon, really? 90 degrees already? I know it got hot, dude. I step outside in the morning and it was like breathing in like just hot air. I did not see a link to Pure Wallet. I just posted it. Here, I'll do it again. I'll post it in the chat here. I'll pin it. How about I pin it? How about that? How about I pin it for you? I'll pin the message to the top and you can take a look at it. So you no longer have one XRP, ZBCN. Hit that like button. I follow Connor Kenny also. Okay, Scott. Yeah. So yeah, I met him. Super nice guy, dude. Super freaking nice guy. I like Connor a lot, actually. But he was telling me a story, man. He has some crazy stories with that kind of stuff, too. But yeah, really, really nice guy. Why are we dumping so hard? Why is XRP so slow? I think a lot of it has to do with just everything going on. It's the trade. It's the markets right here. This is why we're going down. I mean, a lot of it has to do with Trump coming out and accusing China of this is pretty wild. I mean, I think there's where was it at? I think I actually got it right here. 2 weeks ago, China was in grave economic danger. The very high tariffs I set made it virtually impossible for China to trade into the United States marketplace, which is by far number one in the world. We went into effect cold turkey with China, and it was devastating for them. Many factories closed, and there was, to put it mildly, civil unrest. I saw that was happening and didn't like it. For them, not for us. I made a fast deal with China in order to save them from what I thought was going to be a very bad situation. I didn't want to see what happened. Because of this deal, everything quickly stabilized and China got back to business as usual. Everybody was happy. That is the good news. The bad news is that China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated its agreement with the U.S. So much for being Mr. Nice Guy. So that tweet right there has caused the market to kind of, I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to say, derail the entire market. So yeah, one tweet away from being able to completely liquidate the markets. We're cooked. I live in Texas and I've already hit 100 degrees. Damn, 100 degrees already. It's supposed to be nice today. What's it going to be here in the in I said in the U.S. What's going to be here in the U.S.? What's going to be here today in Seattle? Yeah, dude, it's going to get hot. It's going to be like 80 degrees here today. Gosh, dang. Yeah, it's going to be like 80 degrees today. It's supposed to be nice all week. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Can we check out Sol? A good entry price for you? Yeah, we can take a look at Sol for you real quick, bud. Take a look at Solana. So yeah, I mean, dude, the 0.5 is right on the major support level of 140. So that's actually, dude, this hasn't even got out of its death cross yet. Gosh, dang, dude, this is struggling to get out of its death cross that happened way back over here. It hasn't got back. The 50 hasn't got back above the. Well, I guess you can see right here, the 50 did get back above the 100, but it hasn't got above the 200. Let's see what the 4 hour is saying to us here. I mean, the day charts come down hot, dude. That day chart's probably going to bounce back. But yeah, the weekly is looking like that. The daily, yeah, that's support level. I mean, that 0.5 is kind of like where the massive support is. I wouldn't be shocked if this came back down to like the 150 range. And I'd have to say, once it keeps, I mean, we could probably be in the red for the next couple of days. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't come back down to the 150. And I'd probably have to reevaluate it there. One tweet and everyone was in panic. You got to love this. Yeah, the markets are definitely reacting to it, Godfather, for sure. You're graduating from high school tomorrow, dude. Best 7 years of my life. Can you come to my graduation? Where are you graduating at, dude? Best 7 years. Hey, man, you're gonna have a lot more years left. That's literally the point of all this. Biggest mistake of thinking that modern consumers are the same as they were in the 50s. That's true. That's true. More tweets, more tweets. Trump always said Q3, Q4 would be good. You believe him? I think, yeah, I think I'm still sitting on the end of Q3 going into Q4, dude, for sure. Where are the fair value gaps on XRP? Let's take a look. I think they're the fair value gaps are, we don't got fair value gaps on XRP because the chart's so bullish. So there was a fair value gap right here. So that's where I was saying anywhere from yesterday when I was streaming, I said anywhere from 220 to 215 was kind of the area, which you can see right there. See that little fair value gap that popped up a little bit right there? There was one just like right here between the 220 and the 215. There was one right here, and it filled up that fair value gap. Let's go to the 12-hour. It's almost like right here where you see 220 to 215. There was like this little fair value gap right here, and that filled up. You can see that's where there's a massive line of support right here. Right, that's where I was saying around the 213 marker, and this thing bounced back nicely. So I mean, it's sitting around this level of support. The 0.5 is kind of like where I'd put a limit order in if see if it falls down and hits this 213, probably about 213.10 right there on the 0.5, which would be that's actually a pretty deep retracement. So we got Mighty Mouse here in the house. So thanks so much for the $20 super chat. New subscriber to your channel. I like what I'm hearing. It's hard to know who to trust. My question is, where do you think XLM and HR will be in the next year? Heavily invested in XRP and just not sure about the new project. Mighty Mouse, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. Gosh dang, coming in hot. So we'll start with XLM. XLM is coming down pretty good. You can see it's definitely hit this fair value gap on the 12-hour right here. You can see it's definitely come down past this level of support. So this level of support is actually a good level. It's just come down. So now it needs to find a new level of support. Has this nice little, you can see it fell into this fair value gap about 26.5, and it's already bounced back nice. Let's see what the day chart looks like on this one. Yeah, day chart as well. Look at that. It filled the whole fair value gap. So it's actually at a decent position. What you don't want to see is it to come back down to this 25 marker, because that's we don't want to create another low. So the goal is to create a new low to then it would create a new high, right? You don't want to create a lower low, like I've always said. I mean, and XRP is right there with you. XRP's lower low is about 207. So we actually don't want to see that. Same with HBAR. Let's go to HBAR. HBAR has already kind of created a lower low. You can see right there, it already has. So that's why it's continued to fall. Because here's the lower low of 16.9, and that's why it fell down even further. And I wouldn't be shocked if we see a 16.3. If we fall into this like nice little golden pocket, I mean, because it already broke support levels. So yeah, I mean, XLM is probably going to be, if you're looking to like do a long on it, I mean, yeah, it's probably, like I said, you don't want to see it get below that, but XLM's been a little finicky as well. Let's pull a fib on this one. I have an old fib up. Let's pull a fib. I haven't pulled a fib on XLM in a while. Yeah, I mean, it's in a pretty good spot right there. Yeah, dude. I mean, you already hit the 0.5 right there. So yeah, it's in a good spot, dude. I mean, that's actually, I mean, yeah, if you're going to play the game, I mean, it's right there for you. Let's see what the weekly looks like. The weekly, like I said, the weekly, you could come down this 26 to 25 range. And that's where I would be aggressive. I'd probably buy in. If I was looking to do some leverage on this, I'd probably put an aggressive trade in at like 25, right in the golden pocket of like 25.1. Is probably what I would do if I put an aggressive buy order in. Again, we're talking pure leverage trading. I mean, if you're looking to do like a buy long term, like put $1,000 in, actually just buy and hold. Yeah, you probably want to put something in here. But I mean, if you're looking for a strong leverage trade, I mean, yeah, you're somewhere in this 25.1 area is where I'd be aggressive with it. So yeah, man. Thanks so much for the $20 super chat as well. Can you please have a look at Falco? Falcoin's been rough, but yeah, I'll look at it. I want to join the group too. Also, yeah, you can join the Discord. Hey there, Austin. What's up, Colonel? Long time no see. What's up, buddy? Yeah, no, good to see you, man. Had to step away. Had to take a call. Did I miss the play of the day? I have not done the play of the day yet. No. The play of the day actually should be. I mean, honestly, I should put a. I'm going to be honest. I appreciate you bringing up XLM. I haven't taken a look at it in quite some time, actually. I hold XLM. I don't day trade XLM. I hold a decent sized bag of it. Just kind of just waiting it out, but I haven't actually put any leverage on it. But looking at the chart right here, this actually might be a good play. Huh. Yeah, I mean, the indicators are looking okay on it. You can see, but it could take a couple weeks to get down here. But I mean, if it hits nicely. That'd be a nice little hit if it hits. Not think about that one. Back to work. Have a great day. You too, Big B. Appreciate you being here, dude. Can ETH go down more than less than 2K? I hope it doesn't, dude. I hope ETH has actually been holding really strong up here. It's finally found like this nice little level up here over the last couple days. And I hope that we just stay up here. You can see, look at this. It's still trading on the level of 2,500 right there. You can see look at the spike of the 10-day just coming up on the daily right there, dude. We need this to get back above. It's been on a death cross way back over here in February. We're finally in this recovery mode. We want this 50-day to get back above the 200-day. You can see this is the 200-day right here, and we need that to get back above. And so far, it's been kind of dismal. But the unfortunate thing is that you can see we're at the top of this. We're at the peak of this run, right? So, I mean, this could come back down. We could see this come back down into the 2,300 marker. Again, we could test those levels again. So the indicators are saying that we should come down slightly. We've been some of the markets are a little over purchased. So take that for what it is. But the indicators are telling us that we, at least for Ethereum, Bitcoin, and those things, that we're a little over purchased. I felt bad for some reason about XLM, so never continued investing. Okay. That's okay. Too much delusion. HBAR, and I said with HBAR too, I think HBAR has an opportunity to come down. I think the buy levels for me, I mean, I hope it doesn't come down to these ones. I'm looking at the day chart here. You can see we'll probably fall into like this 16.1, 16.1, 16.2, somewhere in here. So, all ass. What's up, Momo? Another great opportunity to accumulate. Yeah, definitely. You can accumulate, swing trade, do all that kind of stuff. We're good. Barely in the greed now. I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, we're barely. Let's see. I haven't actually looked at the greed index. Where are we at for greed? Yeah, we're a little bit. I mean, not too bad. Today might change a little bit with extreme greed. We're actually at 6.1. We're not too bad, dude. 6.5 yesterday, 7.6 last week, 5.2 last month. I mean, and we're just barely above us. I mean, it's not too bad for the greed index, the fear and greed. So should be doing okay. Did I get into a hash on figure market? Oh, is the volume picking up? Let's take a look at volume. I haven't looked at volume. Let's go to yeah, definitely. It's definitely up for the funding rates. It's definitely up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, like you can see, I mean, like it's definitely the volume's coming down actually slightly. It's huh. Yeah, there's a lot of money being put into this. Damn. Open interest, gosh, dang, on freaking Binance, dude. The open interest is 581. Gosh, dang, dude. The volume is 1.8, up 55.39% on volume on Binance, plus another 231. So there's a lot of volume. Yeah, there is a lot of volume. I'll give you that, dude. There's a lot of volume. Oh, the futures volume? Yeah, it's right here. I mean, you can see just through we can look through perpetuals if you'd like. Perpetuals is still, yeah. I mean, perpetuals on. Oh, you're talking on coin market XRP trades on CME now. Oh, I don't know what is CME? Coin market. I don't know what CME is. I feel like our banking system is from the 50s. It probably is. Mason, half the crypto market is the same situation. HBAR has great tokenomics. Yeah, it does. Oh, are you seeing huge green candles on the futures chart? Well, I mean, it's just because of volume coming in. The volume could be for shorts too. The volume's not. It's just overall volume. So it just means that there's a lot of a lot of inflowing and outflowing. So it's not necessarily like, oh, the CME is a future ETF. Oh, you're talking about, okay. I was like, I don't know what the hell I thought you were talking about. You're saying inflows coming from the ETF side. Gotcha. Okay. Chicago Monetary Exchange. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying now, dude. Yep. I kept reading it as like Coin Market, and I'm like, what are you trying to say to me? That's what I was reading, dude. I was like, what am I? I kept thinking Coin Market Cap in my head. Yeah. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's good then. I mean, if it's coming in, nicely, that's good, dude. That's a nothing burger. Yeah, I can't wait till like ETFs actually come through for. I can't wait till ETFs actually come through for like on 21 shares, or oh man, those would be legit. Are you expecting any major news out of XRP Las Vegas? Nah, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I mean, maybe the purchase of Circle. That would be nice. The purchase of Circle would be legit if they came out like we are acquiring Circle. That would be. Hey, the Dow's actually come down. It was at 225. Now it's at 109. Nasdaq's up slightly. So, what's up, Austin? What's up, Paul? So many coins on CME. It's actually used to suppress the price more than pump it. Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. Are you in on one of the Circle's IPOs? I'm not. I'm not in on it. No. You talking like on Robinhood, bro? You talking on Robinhood? It'd be good if they bought Meta. You're saying if Meta bought Circle or Circle bought Meta? Which one? Or are you saying which one are you saying, Urban? I wish I would have put my play of the day back over here when I put it in my Discord, but that's not how it works. I've told myself that my play of the days will be live. We'll make the play of the day live on stream. So yeah, I was kind of like, gosh, I should have put the play in, but it's okay. Went down to 13.57 around that time. That would have been such a nice little swing, dude. Like crazy swing. I think Flair's a sleeper. Yeah. Let's see here. I think where I'm going, I think my, let's see here. Favorites. Oh, that's perpetuals. Let's go back to here. Okay. The play of the day. I mean, like honestly, I think HBAR is kind of like. I mean, this one could be tough, dude. As much as I want to say that the market's going to continue to bleed, it makes me want to put a short in for the play of the day versus a long. But you know me, I don't like doing shorts on live. POTUS is doing a press conference right now. Oh yeah, I saw that with Elon. Just because, dude, I don't know if Meta's up for sale, dude. There's no way. You think Meta's gonna be up for sale? Yeah. Let's see here. 1 hour HBAR. Yeah, HBAR is still coming down. HBAR is still coming down on the hour. 4 hours already at the bottom. 12 hours already at the bottom. Day charts at the bottom. Weekly showing downward trend. I mean, yeah, you're kind of no way Ripple can buy Meta. I don't think it can. I'm short in BTC right now. You short in BTC? Okay. Bitcoin's not a bad. I mean, that's probably not a bad short. I mean, they could definitely fall back down to the 236 level here. Let's go back to the this 236 area is a big level of support right here at the 103. You can see major level of support at the 0.36 level. I wouldn't be surprised if this came back down, hovered around here. Like I said, even came down further. The day chart's also showing, a decent level of support right there. Right here is that 95 range, though. Like, if you believe in the next couple of weeks it's going to hit this 95, yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play to short Bitcoin if you think it's going to go back down to this 95. And it very well could come back down and almost touch this 95 again, which would put it right at the moving average of of the 100-day moving, the 100-day moving average right now is sitting here at 95. That's actually not a bad short, dude. Maybe we should just do Bitcoin, dude. Let's see here. Let's actually do Bitcoin, dude. I know it's not as sexy as some people would like, but let's actually short Bitcoin, dude. Let's short Bitcoin today. Play of the day is going to be shorting Bitcoin. So let's go open. I'm going to open up an isolated, and I'm going to play around. Let's just do a 20x. Let's do a 20x isolated. Let's see. Let's play around with some numbers here. Oh yeah. So someone asked me about the funding rate. I just want to put this out there. So the funding rate, which is right here, just to let everyone know, this funding rate I think it's every 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 12 hours. There's funding rate gets renewed. And so the funding rate, the whole goal of the funding rate is it's a funding fee that is charged every 8 hours, calculated based off the premium of each minute over the past 8 hours. If the rate is positive, long position holders pay short position holders. If the rate is negative, short position holders pay long position holders. So the funding fee equals position value times funding rate. So that's what that is. And so, yeah, it all depends on where you're at with the funding rate side of it. But I mean, yeah, you're paying 0.00005 per 0.0005%. So it's a very small fee, but you will pay for holding past those time frames. Where's a good place to learn about longs and shorts I don't really understand? Step into grace. I mean, we do it every day here on stream. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I don't consider myself an expert, but I definitely have fun doing it. We do it every day. I've been shorting the freak out of BTC for a while. All right, Andrew. Meta would make a big mistake buying Ripple. Yeah. So let's see here. Cool cat. But yeah, the whole goal is if you're betting against the market or you're going with the market. And, again, that's why I said the more leverage you put out there, the more margin you put out there, the faster it is for you to get liquidated. So, technically, I mean, in all reality, if you're going to be betting a lot, you should just be doing like a 2-3x, right? If it's Bitcoin, it's like a 3x is like the best way to do it, right? So, I mean, some people are like, well, that's not that sexy to me because you're only getting 3x. Well, I mean, that's the safest bet. So like right now in my account for this one, I have $645. So if let's just say I put a short in on it, and let's just say I put like, 300 in on it. That means my margin's 69. If I put 3,000 US dollars, which means I'm buying 3,000 worth of Bitcoin, that's about $900. So let's actually just do 2,000. That puts me about 659. So let's do 1,500. That puts me about margins of $489 or $86. That means that to get liquidated on this, that means that Bitcoin would have to drop to $138,000. $138,227. So to get liquidated, that's where it's at. That's where it'd have to go on a short. It would have to go up to 138,000 if I shorted it to get liquidated. If I open up a long for it to go, it'd have to go down to 69. So I mean, dude, this is like very minimal in all reality. So it's not very. I mean, the lower you go on margin, the less likely you'll be liquidated. If we do like a 10x on here, that puts me at 145. Well, we can just mess around here. Let's do like 4,000. Yeah, so now you'll take out 4,000, but now my liquidation price just changes. If it goes to 114, then I get fully liquidated. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how you look at it. But I mean, that's probably what the play of the day is going to be. I'm probably going to short Bitcoin at a 10x. Let's see what 20x is. Let's have a little. I feel like gambling today on this Friday. Gambling seems sort of fun today on Friday. I just left Vegas, so bear with me, okay, guys? Yeah, so 6,000. Max short is 12. So the max short payout will be 12,774 USDT would be the max earned. Okay, I've been popping in occasionally. I just meant to learn the basic terms of trading and everything. I don't understand what a short and long are at all. But so short, you're just betting against the market. You think Bitcoin's going to go down, so you short the market. You say I'm going to short Bitcoin because I think the price from where it's at today is going to be, so it's 104,000 a day. By this time next week, I think it's going to be 100,000. If you feel that, then you should put a short in on the market and you make money that way. If you think that Bitcoin's going to go up in price, then you're going to go out and you're going to put a long in on the market. And that's the difference between the two. So right now, indicators are saying that the market's going to go down. Basically, Trump is a tweet away from completely obliterating your margin call. So just realize that. I just want you guys to understand that literally it is one tweet away from being obliterated. So But indicators are saying that that Bitcoin should go down. So we're going to do this at 104.93 right now. You can see markets are actually, let's actually take, let me get a better, my calls of the day, I do it live on stream, regardless of where price at. We buy at market value. That's the name of the game here. So I'm not putting in any limit orders or things like that, although I should, but that's not how the play of the day works. So play of the day is we put it in live on stream at market value, and then we cross our fingers and hope that it does good by tomorrow's stream. And if this thing goes up, like if this thing falls to 100,000 and I make 100% on my margin, I'll sell it right away. I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. It's basically betting. Absolutely. It's like putting in a parlay. You're betting against the markets. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You're betting against the markets right now. So it's actually, I'm going to take a look before I put this call in. Let me take a look at some of the indicators here. So the day's working its way down here. You can actually see the days at the bottom right here. So, this could be, we'll see what this does for the day. The 4 hours are already at the bottom. The 12 hours are already at the bottom. The day chart's at the bottom. I mean, everything at the bottom. This is where the weekly gets me right here. So the weekly is showing us that we're going to be we should be trending down a little bit more here. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's going to probably, geez. The short should have went in yesterday for Bitcoin. That's the play. The short should have went in for yesterday for Bitcoin, but we'll play the game today with it. See what it does. It could definitely come down to the 103 range, somewhere in this ballpark. But right now, Bitcoin's actually coming back slightly. It's going to probably come back up, fill this fair value gap. Damn it. Elon and Trump talking in Oval Office. Oh, it's gambling. Crypto is just a fancy gambling. It is, Milton. I'm with you, dude. Milton, it's not just, but developers can implement it too. Yeah, it's basically betting. Yes, absolutely, basically betting. So, but the thing is that what's nice about it too is that if you don't over leverage yourself, like let's just say, let's go back to our 10x over here. You know what I mean? Like this would have to hit 114. I got to adjust this just real quick. Sorry, I got to adjust this a little bit. Let's go to 3,000. To get liquidated, it'd have to go to 114. So I'd have to definitely hit all-time highs. And then if I were to, so I mean, like the chances of that happening in this market right now are pretty small. So we're going to do a 10x. Margin's going to be about $300, $291. We're going to put it in we're going to open up a short, and we're going to confirm the short. So we'll see what happens here. I'm already down 13 cents. So getting obliterated right now. This probably, like I said, my buy of the day has to be on stream, regardless of where it's at, and we'll see what happens. So that's the play of the day right there. Trade all my crow for XRP today. Sick of the in and out shit. Yeah, I can feel you, Xander, on that. As he leaves the White House, see what he does. Oh yeah, if you have to complete control over the outcomes, it's gamble. Yeah, exactly. You never have a complete. You never have it. To be honest with you, you never have complete control of anything, really. So, not sure if Trump's talking live now, though. He is. I think that he is. But all right, there you have it, guys. Play of the day, up $2.73 as of right now. We'll see what the day brings. 10x leverage short on Bitcoin. I margined about $291 for a position size of almost 3,000. So we'll see where this plays out. Liquidation on this is pretty far out. It would have to go to $114,000 to be liquidated. We'll continue to monitor this. Indicators are telling us the market should come down just slightly, and we'll go from there. So, if you want to, anyone that's new to crypto, anyone that wants to jump in on the leverage side, there is a link down below. I don't really push it a whole lot, but BTCC has been a pretty legit spot for me. I like it. And if you are going to trade on there, definitely take advantage of the 10% that you get towards clicking on it. So Ethereum is getting ready to leverage Cosmos. Oh, is it really? Go long on Muff. Nice seeing you too, Xander. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, definitely throw some dudes up in the chat for me. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for kicking it with me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, please be safe. It is Friday out there, so be safe on this weekend, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. So with all that, love you guys a ton. We're out. Peace out, everyone.